Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for you. It's going to be Diet Chef basically. Diet Chef is a diet plan that I have been doing on and off for about a year. What happens is you initially sign up for a 3-month subscription, so that's every month for 3 months they send you a big box like this full of your meals. Like all diets, Diet Chef works. If you stick to it, if you stick to any diet, healthy eating plan, it will work. You'll lose weight, that's a fact. I like Diet Chef because it is very easy to stick to. 90% of the work is done for you. It is better to do it, I have found, over the winter, because the kind of meals that they provide are kind of wintry foods. About 80% of the foods require heating in a microwave or heating of some kind. There are bulgur wheat and pasta pots which you just add hot water to. Other than that, things go in the microwave, or you've got your breakfasts which are bars or muesli or things like that. So I found that over the summer I didn't really want to eat the Diet Chef meals because I didn't want hot food. I wanted cold food. I wanted salads. I didn't want to have like a hearty meal, which the Diet Chef food tends to be. When I first started doing Diet Chef, I was working in an office, so I would get it delivered to the office, which was great because there was someone there all day to accept the delivery. The Diet Chef delivered to my work. What I would do is I would take a shopping bag and I would take home a bunch of dinners and all the breakfasts, well, some of the breakfasts and some of the dinners. And I would leave all the lunches at work because obviously that's where I was going to have my lunch. On a Friday I would take home lunches for the weekend, dinners and breakfast, so I'd have a big bag to take home with me on the tube. So it works quite well. My company was really fine about me just having a box stuck in the corner. Nobody even mentioned it. I don't even think they knew what it was or what I was doing. They were that flexible, so yeah, that's what used to happen. It worked out really well. It was really great when I was working in an office because the lunches, like I said, they're so simple and easy to prepare. It was like a couscous pot. You just pour boiling water on it, leave it to sit for 10 minutes and it's ready. You know, it's not taking a great deal of time out of your lunch break preparing things, running around buying things, blah blah blah. So it worked quite well. The only thing about Diet Chef is it is not a complete meal system. You do have to add fruit and vegetables, a portion of dairy and a portion of grains every day. That is something that a lot of people don't do. I know my aunt has been on the Diet Chef diet and she was complaining that her skin got really bad and she was feeling tired and she wasn't feeling well. That was because she was just eating the Diet Chef food. She didn't eat any additional fruits or vegetables or dairy. And that is something you have to do, otherwise you're not getting your full complement of vitamins and minerals and nutrients. So it's actually quite easy to add all those things. What you can do is, for your portion of dairy in the morning, if you're having a muesli or a porridge, you can just add milk and add milk to your tea and coffee throughout the day. Or you can have a pot of yogurt with your breakfast. That takes care of your whole dairy portion for the day. And for your fruits and vegetables, just Diet Chef actually comes with 1 snack per day. For your other snack, you can have a piece of fruit. You could also add a piece of fruit to your breakfast. And if you add a little bit of salad to your lunch, or some salad of vegetables to your dinner, it's very easy to achieve your 5 a day, basically. And also you're supposed to add a portion of grains, like a slice of multi-seed bread, something like that, a wholemeal multi-seed bread. So yeah, it's actually quite easy to do if you think about it. The cost is about the cost varies. I think when I first started it was £190 a month. Now the cost has gone down to £160 a month. I think if you take out a longer subscription than 3 months, it does go down lower. And if you watch QVC, occasionally they do Diet Chef specials on there, and I think they, for like a hamper, a 3-month subscription, it goes down to about £140 if you buy it via QVC. However, if you buy the QVC hampers, you get no choice over what you receive. They just give you a bunch of food for the month. You don't get to select anything. Whereas if you go onto the website and you select the meal plan yourself, you get to pick exactly what you want. So I will show you. So what you get in here is, let's cover up my address, don't want any stalkers. You get a list of everything that you ordered. So I ordered 3 mueslis, 3 original granolas, 3 chocolate granolas, 3 breakfast cookies, 3 apple and cinnamon porridges, 2 strawberry porridges, fruity oats muesli, a granola bar, and 7 breakfast muesli bars. So they have a list of, say, 20 breakfast items, and you order, I think, 30 portions for the month. So you go through and you say which items you want and how many of each item you want. There's a little total box at the bottom, so it doesn't let you go over the amount, and if you choose under, it tells you need to order another however many items to get to your 30 or 28 total. Can't remember what it was. So then so I will show you what they look like. These are the breakfasts. This is a porridge with apple and cinnamon. It's a little packet of your porridge. There are the apple and cinnamon flavourings already added. That's it. You just add water, hot water or milk, and that's it. That's your breakfast. You just add your dairy and a piece of fruit, and you're good for the day. You also have these muesli breakfast bars. They are very sweet. I actually meant to reduce the number of these which I ordered, but I forgot to do it this month. They taste really great, but they are very sweet, and I find that after about 2 hours I'm running out of energy, because it's quite high in sugar, so I'm burning off very quickly, and then I'm in a slump until I have a snack. The range of snacks is very good. You also get you get 1 snack per day, so there are packets of biscuits, oat biscuits. That's mixed berries oat cookies. There are also chocolate chip cookies somewhere. These are really great. The paprika flavour bakes. If you like crisps, popcorn. Lovely portion of popcorn there. They do sweet and salty, cinema sweet and salty, as you would expect. And they also have these little bars. This is the closest you get to chocolate. It is an oat bar with chocolate. It's kind of like those Rice Krispie treats, but with oats, and it's made out of chocolate. That is breakfast and snacks. For lunches and dinners, like I said, you can get pasta pots, couscous pots. There's also tomato and herb bulgur wheat pots. Before they introduced those, your lunch options were just soup. There were a lot of different varieties of soup, maybe 20-25 different flavours of soup. But oh my god, I got so bored of soup. So I was really happy that they introduced the pasta and couscous pots, just to add a little variety in there. Like I said, they're very easy to make. It's like making a pot noodle. You peel the lid off, you fill it up to the line with hot water, put the lid back on, go away for 10 minutes, come back, it's ready. The soups, they were all very nice. Like I said, I just got bored of them because there were so many. Yeah. So now I'm going to show you some lunches. I'm not going to unpack the whole bunch, the whole box, because I have some left over from last month. It would just be easier for me to go and get some of those to show you. Right, so here are some of the lunches and dinners you get with Diet Chef. This is the tomato and herb bulgur wheat pot. bulgur wheat and couscous pot. It's a little tin, just like a pot noodle. You just peel back the lid, fill it up to, I think it's about there, the fill line. Fill it up there with boiling water, press the lid back down, leave it for 10 minutes and you're ready to go. These are the soups. The soups all come in these microwavable pouches. Just make a little tear in each side, stick in the microwave for 2 minutes. Then take the top of the pouch off, give it a little stir, stick it back in for another minute, you're good to go. I have tried about 70% of the soups and I like them all. I really like the tomato soup, and there's also a tomato and basil soup which is really delicious. And there's all sorts of flavours, chicken mulligatawny, there's bean ones, lentil ones, mushroom ones, all sorts of different flavours. And dinners, for dinners, you've got a beef in ale. This is like a stew or a hot pot. You just have that with a portion of veg on the side, maybe a cheeky little potato. It's the same process for heating up as with the tomato soup. You just make a little incision in both sides, heat on high for 2.5 minutes, take the top off, give it a stir, stick it back in for a minute and you're good to go. Okay, so subscriptions. You can order a minimum, it's an initial minimum 3-month subscription. After that they automatically roll it over and keeps charging your credit card every month and sending you boxes every month until you tell them to stop. Telling them to stop is very easy. You just go onto the website and click a few buttons and it's all cancelled. If you do want to give it a go, I put the link down in the description below. There's also a refer a friend code which will get you £10 off your first order. I don't really know what else needs to be said. Well, I found it very cost effective because I think, like I said, I'm paying about 160 per box. Plus my fruit and veg and dairy brings up to about £200 a month, which I'm spending on Diet Chef and food, which works out £50 per week, which is very economical, especially considering how much I used to spend on food. I think that Diet Chef is a great way to teach yourself restraint and portion control, because there's no sort of snacking, grazing, you know, picking up random things from shops you're passing. Your meals are set and planned. So it's a good way to teach yourself discipline, to plan your meals, plan your snacks, set meal times and stick to them, and stick to a meal plan and a healthy eating plan. It's also great for teaching yourself portion control, which is something a lot of people have a lot of difficulty with, especially me. I just have, you know, no idea. You know, if I've got a big bowl, the bowl has to be filled, when in actual fact it doesn't. I found a really good thing to do is just actually buy smaller plates and smaller bowls, and initially when you look at it, it looks tiny, but you fill it and you eat it, you're actually full. Whereas if you've got a big bowl, you would have filled it and then you would have forced yourself to finish the whole thing. It makes you realise that you don't actually need the large portions that you may have previously been eating. The smaller portions, they'll fill you up and they're perfectly fine. You have plenty of energy. In fact, you'll probably have more energy because you're eating a more healthy, balanced diet and eating regular meal times and you know, losing weight and feeling better about yourself. So basically, yeah, I think Diet Chef is great. I've been recommending it to all my friends and colleagues. So here are some of the lunches and dinners which Twinkle is going to help me demonstrate. We have here this is the tomato and herb bulgur wheat and couscous pot. See there, it's just a pot with the tin lid. Peel that off, you fill it up to about, I think it's about there, with hot water. Leave it to sit, food's ready in 10 minutes. Oh my god, you're such a drama queen. little attention seeker. This is a soup. All the soups come in a pouch like this. It's a microwavable pouch. You just make a little tear here and a little tear here. Twinkle, you're going to have to move, sweetie. I'm sorry. I can't remember where I was. Okay, so subscriptions. Hello. So Missy and I are going to talk to you about subscriptions. So you can get a minimum. You can have a minimum 3-month subscription on Diet Chef. And then after that they just automatically roll over and keep sending you boxes until you cancel. So if you only want to do it for 3 months, make sure that you cancel. Okay, will you calm down? Sit down. You're ruining my video, man.